So I'm quickly making progress on my first ever Flutter app. It's a family finance app. I don't know if I've mentioned that before, but here's the app right here in front of you. Right here in the iPhone 14 Pro simulator. As you can see, you can be a member of many families. Here, I'm a member of 3 families. One of them is called Sadaf. But anyway, here's one that actually has some data in it. My new fam. Click into my new fam, and then there's your list of family members, one of which is the guy who created it, which is me. And then if you drill into one of the family members, you can get their ledger, which is just a ledger, man. Ledger is an ancient concept. It's a beautiful concept. This app is all about ledgers. And this is this guy's ledger. Gives you a nice summary of his balance, and it lets you add credits and charges, and that's it. It's simple on its face. It's functional at this point. I have it installed on my phone. That is to say, we're in the phase of the development life cycle that I refer to as dogfooding. I don't know if you've heard of dogfooding, but it's a software development practice where the creators of the app force themselves to use their own creations. And this way, it gives you the perspective of the end user. And you notice things, you notice bugs and pain points that you wouldn't have otherwise noticed throughout the course of normal development. I'm a big believer in dog fooding, and I also happen to be a believer in being my own customer, meaning I make products that I myself have a need for. So it works out. It's a perfect scenario for the dog fooding software development approach. So yeah, the app is usable. It's somewhat feature complete, but there is a very long list of things that still need to be done before the app is considered production ready or ready for consumer facing app store presentability. There's a long way to go before the app is in a state where somebody would actually want to purchase it. For one, I don't even have a paywall. I don't even know how I'm going to paywall this thing. I don't know if I'm going to limit the number of users you can add to a family or the number of ledger entries. I don't know how I'm going to paywall this thing. I need to come up with an idea for that still. And then I have this ever-growing list of to-do items. So this is starting to feel a lot less like creating my first ever Flutter app and a lot more just like creating an app, which is something I've done a million times before. So I'm kind of through the exploratory fun exploratory phase where I'm learning new stuff and developing proofs of concept. And now it's just into checking off the to-do list, which isn't as fun as the exploratory part, which made me think of something. It's something I see a lot among developers, especially developers with side projects, as they start projects a lot but never finish them. And this is the part of the project where a lot of people probably jump ship and just add to their ever-growing graveyard of started but never finished products, But it's important to keep pushing, even though it's not all that fun. Just focus on knocking out a few to-do list items every day, even if you notice more issues and the act of knocking out the to-do list, in fact, makes it just grow a little bit more. But you just got to keep whittling away at that thing, man. Because as Steve Jobs said, real artists ship. Not that creating a family finance app is a work of art, but you get the idea. I think it definitely applies in this scenario. And that's about it for this update. I'm just going to keep working on this thing, And as I run into more challenges, I will bring them to your attention. I will broadcast them to the world so you too can benefit from my knowledge. That's about all I got for you today. So if you want to benefit from my knowledge growth, subscribe to my channel. I'll make more of these kind of videos documenting my journey in creating my first ever Flutter app.